All right, so we got Complex
Almost a year.
ranked most powerful hip hop streamers right now. I'm trying to figure out why do we keep getting these articles like so frequently. I could have sworn they just like kind of did this shit, but they just keep throwing different narratives and just figuring out a way to like, I guess like keep mentioning streamers because it's the wave right now. All right, so let's see if I agree with this list. All right, so Complex ranked the most powerful hip hop streamers right now. So now we're doing hip hop streamers. All right, so if we're talking about hip hop streamers, here's how I would do it. I would give Max number one because he's always got rappers on his stream. He makes beats on his stream. His streams, a lot of it be about music. He's engulfed into music. It's not just let me get a guest star. I'll do Max number one. I would do Academics number three, all right? Because these are hip hop, predominant hip hop streamers. All right, Max, because he gets all the guest stars, makes his own beats, makes songs and shit on stream. That's number one. Act number two. Number three, who the fuck is Sean C again? The bald dude? I think it's the bald guy. Oh, I don't know who this guy is. There's no way that's him, right? Oh, I didn't know he reviewed music. Never heard of him, so I can't rank him. 3 weeks ago, 11K. Oh, he was playing Bully. Wait, this is the guy they got on the list? I never heard of him, so I'm not gonna rank him. Yeah, I don't know who the that is. So number one, Max. Number two, Act, because that's undeniable whether you like it or not. I'm gonna give it to number three. I can't give number three to Kai because he's not a hip hop streamer. If anything, I feel like he tried to pivot away from hip hop and just do different shit on some Black Mr. B shit. So I'm not sure why they got him as number one when his streams don't be about hip hop. Like he just did a Batman marathon. Why is he number one? I mean, if we want to put him in top five, I'm cool with that. But number one is just basically Complex glazing. Number three, I'm going to do Zias and Belu because the reason why I'm going to do Zias and Belu number three, hold on. Is there any way I could like copy and paste this and put it in a notepad? I don't have the clout, so I can't be on there. I'll just type it. I don't know what the they mean by hip hop streamers. Like most of these don't even just they don't have hip hop streams. Like what the does that even mean? Now when I have it here is no particular order. I'm just gonna redo it with you guys. So, and I'm gonna give you the reason why instead of me just making a stupid list. All right. So let me move some shit around. That spot goes to now remember this is hip hop streaming, right? That's what I'm doing this shit off based off of a hip hop streamer. All right, we're gonna put Act number two because it's just undeniable whether you like him or not. Regardless of the Fortnite shit, that's number two. Who brought hip hop into streaming? Aiden. I'm gonna explain everything when I'm done. Don't worry about it. Zias, I'm gonna give number four. All right, that's number four for me. I don't know who Sean is, so I'm gonna completely remove him off the list. Okay, I don't know who that is. For these three people, I'm gonna go Neon because Neon links with hip hop artists. So I'm gonna go Neon number five. You said, but we can't. All right, then I don't know who he is. So like,
Yuck.
I guess I'll put him number 10. Just because I don't know who he is, I'll put him number 10. Actually, I'm not gonna put him number 10. Who else has kicked it with rappers? And I'm gonna do DDG number 6, even though he's not a hip hop streamer. He just does hip hop, but he's just a nigga that did YouTube and then morphed into a rapper, which is nothing wrong with that. So I wouldn't call him a hip hop streamer either, but he does do like he is in a booth making music and shit sometime on his stream. So I'm gonna give him that. I'm gonna give Neon number 7. I'm gonna give the Sean C guy number 8 because his channel is based around hip hop basically. I'm gonna give Rage number 9 because he's like kicked it with rappers and shit. And I'm gonna give Dante number 10 because I don't see how he's a hip hop streamer. I think that was just honorary, honestly. Oh, my bad. Where is Kai? Did I fuck up? Hold on, I fucked something up. Did I put it I put somebody twice. Okay, my bad. My bad. I gotta put Kai number 5. Neon. I feel like Neon's done more hip hop wise for streaming than DDG. I'm gonna do Neon number 7. There we go. So I'm gonna explain everything. All right. It's just not a blatant blind ass list. So the reason why I rearrange my list like this is because Plaque, I'm gonna just call him Plaque. I don't need to say the whole word. You guys know what it is. Plaque Max, whatever you want to call him. Plaque Max, Plaque Boy Max. He's been making beats on his stream and everything like that before fake ass rappers started DMing him, which like I said, I hope that he understands his smoke and mirrors, that is using them, but it works out in his favor because he's getting the clout off of it too. So it's an even exchange. It's entertainment. It's the entertainment industry. It's fake anyway. All right, so I'm gonna go Max number 1. He makes beats on stream. He has rappers on stream. He really loves music. He's always loved music. Back when I first found out about him, he had 3,600 viewers. So I watched Max go from like just a normal streamer, just loving music and doing random shit, to just like blowing up, all right? And really engulfing himself into hip hop. So I'm gonna give Max number 1. Ak, I'm gonna give number 2 because it's academics. How do you deny, regardless if you like him or not, how do you deny the top media entity on the internet? Whether it comes to anything, it could be hip hop this, hip hop that. Go to his page, academics. He's engulfed into the culture, whether you like him or not. He got the numbers for you. He does the metrics. He's smart as fuck with his shit. Ak is gonna be number 2 regardless of the fact. If he wouldn't have did the Fortnite shit, you could have gave him number 1. All right. Aiden, the reason why I chose Aiden number 3, because I feel like Aiden does not get the credit he deserves. All right. Aiden put everybody to on outside of Max. Bro, Aiden put Kai on, Neon on, and all these, bro, or besides Rage. But your 2 biggest streamers, I seen him on his stream first. Bro, that fool used to put Speed on his streams back before Speed was like top level Speed. Kai was an honorary black dude with chrome hearts. Bro, Aiden literally Midas touched a lot of this shit. On top of that, he was the first to have all these rappers and shit on his stream. A lot of people forgot about that. You said he had his own shit, but he got catapulted when he involved himself with Aiden. Let's not act like that's not true. What you mean he didn't put him on? A lot of y'all are just glazers and don't really understand shit. Regardless of the fact he's still successful, what's wrong with being put on? The fuck? It doesn't discredit Kai at all. I'm just saying, I feel like Aiden definitely gave him that extra push and boost. The fuck? Aiden just doesn't get the credit because of his, I guess because of all the controversies and everything like that. But if Aiden never was on Twitch doing the shit that he was doing, success is given, remember, correct? If Aiden wasn't on Twitch doing the shit he was doing, he was having Blueface on his stream, he was having Chris Sean, he was having a stream way before any black was having rappers on their shit. He's been doing it, but people just don't like him for some reason because all the shit that he was saying, like all the little shit he was saying all over Twitter and on his streams and the kick streams and everything like that. But you got to remember, Aiden started this shit, right? I first found out about Aiden through Zias and Bilu, and I'm gonna give Zias and Bilu number 4 because they always engulfed themselves in hip hop. That's how they got here, being engulfed in hip hop. They always had streamers. I mean, they always had rappers on their videos all the time. I don't know how the fuck they did it, but they started getting rappers to come on there before this shit was even a wave. Zias and Bilu had them first. Back when the shit was taboo, bro, Zias and Bilu always had rappers on their videos. Always. This was before it was taboo, before it was a fake wave. Zias and Bilu deserve number 4. They were way too low on the list. It's actually disrespectful for them to be number 6. I don't know why the fuck they would have Sean C over Zias and Bilu. Let me ask you a question. Has Zias and Bilu, has Sean C ever had a rapper on his platform? Has he, reviewing music ain't good enough for me. All right, it's just not good enough for me. So I'm gonna give Zeus and Bilu number 4. Kai, I'm gonna give number 5 because he locked himself in with a lot of rappers, had a lot of big streams. He's the only rapper on the planet. He's the only streamer on the planet that had a stream with Nicki Minaj. All right, he had a stream with an icon. He had a stream. I consider Nicki Minaj an icon. So of course I'm gonna give Kai number 5. He had Ice Spice on his shit, Nicki Minaj on his shit, Lil Baby on his shit, 21 Savage on his shit. Who the else? I can't even remember. It don't matter. He had Nicki Minaj on his stream. So yeah, Kai, even though I don't think Kai would like to consider himself a hip hop streamer, but he has definitely engulfed himself with hip hop culture, being surrounded by his streams, and it being a place where rappers literally probably would blow a couple of pruny Ice Wharton cocks to get on his stream to promote or just be seen on his platform. So yeah, I'm gonna give Kai number 5 without a doubt. Number 6, Neon. I'm gonna give number 6 to Neon because Neon has kicked it with rappers. He's done IRL streams with rappers. Bro, if it wasn't for Neon, the song or whatever, the Jello song, that shit would even be popping right now. Neon did a lot of shit with rappers. He be streaming with Trippie Redd. He's done this, he's done that. Whether you like him or not. And he's one of the only he's one of the only 5 streamers or whatever the has been on Vlad TV, which is a hip hop platform. Neon, yes, deserves to be number 6 on his list. DDG, YouTuber first, vlogger first, purchased the rapper kit second or third, makes music, nothing wrong with pivoting. It's all good to pivot, nothing wrong with that. I wouldn't consider DDG a hip hop streamer. I would consider him a YouTuber that got bored, started rapping and said, fuck it, I'm gonna do this streaming shit, and then I'm gonna make some music on my streams sometime. So I guess if you want to put that, I don't know. Sean C, I don't know who he is. But he makes YouTube and he does like YouTube shit. So he gets good views. He gets like 100K. 100K per video. So he's got what? He's got damn near 1 million subs. I've never heard of him. So it's hard for me to really, you know what? I don't know who he is. You said he streams too? I don't know who he is, bro. Matter of fact, because I don't know who he is, I'm going to give him number 10. Because I feel like if you do anything hip-hop media, I should know who the fuck you are. I'm going to give Rage number 8, actually. All right. Rage, he's been around rappers, kicked it with rappers, been engulfed with rappers. Is he a hip-hop streamer? No, these niggas ran out of slots. Basically... which is why we're getting to the bottom of the list. You said Neon over DDG. Why does DDG deserve to be higher? Because he made music? Bro, DDG's not no fucking hip-hop streamer.
Power is laughable. They only influence Rogues. Complex is a joke.
Neon's kicked it with rappers, had full IRL streams of rappers a long time ago, been fucking with it. I think DDG just hopped on a wave and started streaming because a bunch of started streaming. And that's not even no disrespect. I used to watch DDG back in his vlog days. So to me, I know DDG as a YouTuber first, rapper second, got bored and rich, said I'm going to start streaming third. That's how I know DDG. All right? That's no disrespect. That's just what I've seen with my own 2 eyes and what I've seen. Dante, another honorary mention. No disrespect, but I don't see how Dante is a hip-hop streamer when he plays a bunch of video games and will literally be playing Fable or whatever the he plays. Then it's not a hip-hop streamer. Reacting to an album on stream does not make you a hip-hop streamer. It just does not. It's just these ran out of people to put on the list. So the reason why they put Rage, Dante, on the list because they ran out. Now I fuck with Rage, but my boy, you don't deserve to be on this list because you're not a hip hop streamer. You kick it, you play games, you have a good time, you do everything, and react to albums, bro. We all react to albums. Who got a cosign from XXX? But okay, but let me ask you this question. How could you, regardless of the fact, cosign or not, I wouldn't consider him a hip hop streamer. Every time I see a Dante stream, I see him playing video games. Nothing wrong with that, but he's not a hip hop streamer. You're banned too. Consider myself a hip hop streamer? No. You said he's streaming games right now? My point exactly. What is Max doing? Waiting for Cardi to drop. Is Rage live right now? Only a couple of streams don't make you a hip hop streamer, but if I was to flip the list, for me, that's what it is for me. I think these niggas ran out of people to put on the list, and that's basically what they did. They were like, damn, who the fuck else could we put on the list? We feel like glazing some niggas today. All right, come on. The manager was probably like, all right, guys, what do we have for today? We need something to put on the internet. What can we do? What type of list can we make? Come on, guys, give me something here. Higher ups, they want some sort of a list or something. Give me something. You know what? Give me a top 10. Hold on a minute. It's coming. Give me a top 10 most powerful hip hop streamers right now. Do it. Wait, so top 5 hip hop? Yeah, top 5 hip hop streamers. So I want you to just basically make a list, put it on the internet, pick some of the best top streamers in the game, or just make a list. We need something, all right? Hasn't been a story hot this week. Nothing going on in hip hop. Let's make a list. Let's put it on Twitter. Boom. Bro, you should have stopped it at 5, bro. This shit should have been Plaque, Act, Aiden, ZSB, Lou, and Kai. The rest of this shit is glaze. You said Act's talking about it right now. He said the same thing about DDG. Yeah. You only need a top 5. This is not a top 10 list when there's only 5 that really do it. All time, get shut up for the 10 months. Bro, Bruce ain't a hip hop streamer. What do you mean? Bruce is variety. Dante is variety. DDG is like IRL variety. Rage is variety. Bro, Kai is variety, but Kai has had some of the most hot on it. He had a Nicki Minaj stream. You can't keep him off the list. He had Nicki Minaj on this shit. Axe said he should have been higher. He should have. The only reason I put Plaque over him is because this thing always has a rapper on his stream now. And all the rappers are glazing him and using him for clout. This is a top 5 list, not a 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bro, why would Bruce be on the list? This isn't a top 10 lit streamers at the moment. Bro, this is a top 10 most powerful hip hop streamers right now. And it only goes to 5 on the list. Plaque, Act, Aiden, ZSB, Lou, and Kai. That's my opinion. Bro, just because somebody black don't mean it make them hip hop. What are you talking about? You see somebody with a fucking chain on or a fucking Cartier love bracelet and consider him hip hop. Ross is political? No, you're not. Bro, Aiden had a fucking Cardi stream. I don't give a fuck those 30 seconds. He had Cardi on his stream. First, have Cardi on his stream. Let me ask you guys an honest question. Off topic. You think Aiden wouldn't be the top 2 streamer on Twitch right now had he get unbanned? Aiden gets unbanned tomorrow, he's a top 2, right under Kai. First streams, first month, he might be a number one. Probably be the most watched guy on Twitch. Number one if he ever gets unbanned. He's gonna do like 80,000 plus every stream. Let's not forget, bro. That's my thoughts on that. That Asmon on the list. You said it would be tough to beat K. So you think Aiden can't beat Queso and Jinxie? You're out of your mind. You must be new to this shit. That's what I'm saying. See how like people don't want to give Aiden his roses. It's not even a glaze session, but bro, if it wasn't for Aiden, like streaming wouldn't even be like what it is right now. Yeah, but this isn't a glaze list, or this is a very unbiased approach. I hope nobody gets mad at me for saying you shouldn't be on the list, but I don't mean it with any ill intent. All right, and here's Dante confused why Neon is ranked above him on Hip Hop's Complex list of the most powerful hip hop streamers. So he wants to know why Neon is over him. I gotta see this.
I'm like, oh shit, okay, shout out to them. That's fire. I do appreciate them for even including me in the list when, you know, they didn't have to. All right. But then I see then I see who I'm below. Shout out to Josh. Hold on. I'm gonna like go back in the order. But see, shout out to Neon, bro. Shout out to Neon, and it's nothing against Neon. But for me, it's nothing against Neon, but when we talk about hip hop, I don't like, my mind didn't immediately click to like, oh shit, like Neon definitely for sure got to be on this list. So when I seen that, and then I'm like, damn, Neon 8, I'm 10. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. But look, I do appreciate Complex, man. It's not an ego thing. It's just you gotta know your worth, bro. I know my impact in things. I know that when it comes to music, especially, people really look to see what I have to say, what my reactions are, and it's for different reasons. 10 is crazy for all the shit that I've done, but I mean, we're talking about right now. So if we're talking about right now, like, I understand it. All right. There's people collabing with rappers right now, having rappers on their stream. Blackboy Max is doing the in the booth shit, which is absolutely fire. If we talk about hip hop, that should be like that, and it within itself should be number one.
Nah, Neon literally streams with rappers.